ended up making $493 today. Did not take 9 trades. I don't know why TradeAway says that. What do you think, Metro? Should we go for a walk and teach these people how to trade today? Yes? Okay, let's do it. If you guys want to get an AMG with the ambient lighting and everything in it that you need, you guys have to work your ass off. This is not going to come easy. You got the red guts in here, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo! This is what trading will get you if you really, really put in the work. Guys, before we start this video, if you want to trade live with me, I do live trading sessions. You can sign up with the link in my description, and I also do offer one-on-one mentorship. I've had students getting funded with $250K, seeing insane results. So you can either sign up for the live sessions below, or you can book a call with me and we can talk more. After being a trader for 9 years, I've developed a very strong psychology and a very strong mindset that has led me to a lot of success. And I want to give you guys some pointers real quick. And I'd recommend that you guys watch this whole video. It's going to be very insightful, very helpful for you guys. First off, there's two mindsets, or there's one real mindset that I see a lot of traders having when they first start trading, and that's this get rich mindset. They're expecting trading to be the way for them to now produce a source of income, which is completely false. And you guys need to get out of that paradigm because it's extremely toxic and it's going to hinder your success greatly. Why? When you guys look at basketball, tennis, golf, how do you expect to get to a professional level if you've only been practicing for a couple of months, even a couple of years? Like they say, in order to be considered a professional in any field, you need to have done it for 10,000 hours. So I want you guys to understand that you will make money if you are consistent and you put in the work. But I'm telling you guys right now, your main focus should be observing and understanding the markets. That's the first thing. But then secondly, you guys want to actually work on yourself. What habits do you have in your everyday life that are going to really stop you from being successful very quickly? I've realized habits like working out is something that has really helped me out. I'm consistently working out 5 times a week. Eating healthy. One thing that I also do is I do intermittent fasting, so I don't eat until 1 p.m. in the afternoon, and then I stop eating at like 6 or 7 p.m. So I have about 2 to 3 meals every single day. Another thing that I'm doing is constantly doing self-development, working on myself. How can I improve in every area of my life? Not just reading books and saying, oh, I read a book, but actually applying the information that was taught in that book. Something else is having self-control. I sometimes suffer with lust, having sexual intercourses with women, and masturbation as well. A lot of young men definitely do, and a lot of people are afraid to admit it, but not me. I know that it's a habit that I sometimes struggle with, but once I figured out how to control that and how to control my eating, how to control my lust, how to control these other things, it made my trading a lot easier. So if you're having negative things happen in your trading, like greed, revenge trading, over leveraging your account, not having self-control, taking a trade too early, or not waiting for your setup to come, you really need to take time to just think. And there's this guy that I follow, Luke Belmar, and he talks about data sets. And it's like getting data on yourself every single day and really asking yourself deep questions. Why do I feel the need to be greedy when I trade? Why can't I control what I put in my mouth? And really understanding why you do these things and fixing them. But you never know, you never can really understand what a problem is that you're having in your life until you admit it's a problem. It's like an alcoholic. For an alcoholic to get real help, they need to first admit that they have a problem, and then they need to take the necessary steps to fix it. So one thing that you guys can do is journaling is huge, but you also need to really take time to observe yourself and figure out why you're making these mistakes, and figure out how quickly can I stop making these mistakes so I no longer hinder my success as a trader. Because when you guys are doing these dumb mistakes, you're literally stopping yourself. You are stopping yourself from seeing success in this industry simply by not working on yourself. So I think what I want you guys to get from this is, if you really want to be a successful trader, you need to do massive self-development. And this isn't like we do self-development for just a couple of times that we never do it again. Like, you need to be doing self-development on an everyday basis, figuring out where you can enhance yourself in a positive way. And another analogy is like going to the gym, guys. I've been going to the gym for 3 years now, and I'm really now starting to see gains and my body toning up and my back's getting bigger. But for the first 3 years, I didn't really see those results. So I'm telling you guys right now, if you really want to chase this skill of being a successful trader and you're committed to it, you need to first commit to yourself, and you need to make a promise to yourself and promise yourself that you're never going to give up no matter how hard it gets. Because I'm telling you, there have been so many times when I wanted to give up. I didn't think trading was working, and I'm telling you guys, if you can just make an extra couple $1,000s every single week and then make $8,000 to $10,000 a month, that's going to open up so many doors, because it's realistically easy to make money. But then you need to figure out, okay, how can I keep this money? What are the necessary steps that I need to take in order to actually keep this money so I have this cash flow coming? So when you guys actually do start making money from trading, don't blow it on designer, don't blow it on cars. Like, I know you guys see a lot of people doing that. They're just looking for attention because they never got attention when they were younger. That's what I've really understood, is that one reason why I used to flex really hard is I never had attention growing up. And now me being able to flex was giving me that attention that I never had. So when you guys do make your money from trading, see how you can reinvest it. Real estate, crypto, stocks, index funds. There's so many ways for you to reinvest your money, because it's easy to make money, but can you honestly keep that money? And I've made over $2 million, and a lot of that money that I've made, it's no longer with me because I didn't have the financial skills to be able to keep it. So what is success for you? Ask yourself that question before we go into this live breakdown. Pause this video and ask yourself, whatever your name is, Colt, what is success for myself? Is it the cars? Or are you just fixated on people on Instagram flexing cars and you think that's what success is? Maybe it's freedom. Maybe it's health. Maybe it's being able to travel. Maybe it's being able to have time with your friends and family. Maybe it's being able to go eat wherever you want and try different foods. Like me, I'm a foodie, guys. I love eating new foods. I want to travel all around the world, go try new foods from different cultures. So I hope that this little talk that we had, guys, was heartwarming. And my friend, you are very special. You are capable of doing whatever you want with this life that you are given. And I'm telling you guys right now, don't give up, because the light at the end of the tunnel, it is getting near. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my computer. Lately, I have been trading NQ or NAS100, and I've been very, very fond of it. The price action has been phenomenal lately. There are choppy days, but I feel like every asset class has those choppy days. So lately, it hasn't been choppy though, and if I do define it as a choppy market, I, one, don't trade, or two, I'll risk way less than I usually do. So what I've been doing is I've been on the 1 minute and 5 minute lately. I've been very, very fond of these time frames, and they've been playing out very nicely. And another thing that I've been doing is I've been trading for about an hour. So usually I trade at the market open, but lately I've kind of been testing 10 to 11 a.m. EST and seeing how that works. And the market open is nice, you guys can see right here, but it's just been very choppy lately, and I really want to focus on very clean, precise price action, and I feel like that starts to happen later on after the market open. So this was a trade that I ended up taking. What I was looking for when I showed up to the markets at 10 a.m. right around here, I was like, all right, well, it could potentially push up. My bias was to go long for sure. But then I saw price shooting down or pushing to the downside. So I was like, you know what? We have this low right here, and we have this high right here. What I want to see is price either break the high and make a new higher high, and then a higher low is where I'll try and find an entry, which I ended up getting, or price to break this low, make a new lower low, and then a lower high to get my entry. So it's not just like, oh, price is pushing up, let me just enter a buy now. I have to have very good confirmations as to why it's going to push up. So ideally, I did see if we mark up this level right here, and usually I'm looking at the wicks. I want the bodies of the candles to close above the wicks to give me confirmation that it's breaking resistance or breaking support. So I saw that happening right here on this candle at 10:25 a.m. It broke this candle's high, and we had this higher high push up. Now, as price was actually going to make that higher high, if we zoom in here, we do have this fair value gap. So let me mark it up for you guys. From this candle's high to this candle's low, and then if we extend into the future, this is what I was looking at. So that's where my entry came in. I was expecting price to come into this fair value gap and then push away from it, which it did beautifully. So one thing that I was noticing with this fair value gap though is it was pushing up, and usually I like to see fair value gaps retraded back into very, very quickly. But today it did take a little bit longer, but overall price pushed up to make this higher high. Then we saw this higher low being formed right here, and that's where I took a buy right as price hit it. And then with my fair value gaps, I usually have my stops below the first candle that creates a fair value gap. So that's what I did, went for a 2.21 risk reward ratio. And I'm usually, when I'm trading, guys, I'm just going for a 2-to-1. I want my TP to be 2 times the size of my stop loss. And if I can get that, it will be a very, very perfect trade. So I did talk about the psychology a little bit before in this video, but I'm telling you guys right now, if you can control your emotions and be patient and wait for your setup to form, just focus on that setup. And if it shows up, take it. If it doesn't show up, walk away or wait for the setup to form. And I'm telling you guys, that was something that was really affecting my success as a trader, is I was not waiting for my setup to appear. I was forcing trades that weren't there, and I was taking unnecessary losses. So the main thing that I focus on right now in my trading is taking more quality trades versus quantity, and that's going to be the recipe for my success for 2024 and 2025 and the years going forward. So really excited. Once again, if you guys want to trade live with me, click the link in the description and sign up, and then I will start trading with you guys, and we will dominate these markets together. So guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and if it was insightful, definitely like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and watch some of my other videos. I have a ton of other videos based around trading. Talk soon, guys.
Not a lot of people made it to the end of the video, but you did. Make sure you share this video with a friend. Also, comment below. I want to know who you guys are and how I can help you guys out with your trading. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm dropping weekly videos every single week on trading to help you guys out. Look forward to seeing you guys soon.